The WNBA All-Star Game on ABC. Presented by Adidas. The G-Series. Prime. Perform. Recover. Spalding. The official ball of the WNBA. And Pennzoil. Not just oil. Pennzoil.
If you have a sister, if you have an aunt, you have a grandmother, a wife, a daughter, whatever, it affects you, and you should be pulling for the WNBA to succeed because it's so much bigger than basketball, and that's what it's been to me. It's so much bigger than just on the court. It's so much bigger than the numbers. It's about the lives that you impact. It's about creating and paving a way for girls to have this opportunity. Somebody paved the way for me to be out there, and I need to continue to lay that groundwork for the next generation.
Well, Becky Hammon, you wonder what kind of an impact she's had on young women around the world based on the fact that she was not drafted. Nobody thought she could make it in the WNBA.
Becky Hammon is an inspirational story. Like you said, she wasn't drafted, and what she did was use each obstacle or people that said there was something she couldn't do to prove them wrong. And she has turned that motivation into a 13-year career. She's even passed that on to Danielle Adams, her teammate for the Seattle Silver Stars, San Antonio Silver Stars, and said, look, you weren't drafted until 20th. Prove everybody wrong. All those GMs that didn't pick you, you deserve to be in this league.
Caroline, I understand you're at fault a little bit for Becky's success by ending her college career. Is that
Becky reminded me in '99 we played Colorado State that my Purdue team ended her career, and she said she used that as motivation. She knew that her only opportunity to continue to play was to make it in the WNBA. So she got to work, went to New York, got in New York's training camp, made the team.
It's not like you lost, or she lost to a bad team. You won the national title that year. And joining us now, somebody who knows a thing or two about the college game, Dawn Staley, head coach at South Carolina. Dawn, first of all, congratulations on being elected to the 2012 Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. Your thoughts?
Thank you very much. It's a tremendous honor. You know, anytime that you're amongst one of the best awards that you get playing the game, the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. I'm going in with one of my colleagues, Nikki McCray, Robin Roberts. I'm going in with great company. Teresa Edwards went in last year, so I'm among some great talented people.
In the WNBA, you're thought of as the epitome of the point guard. When you're playing in this league as the point guard, what's the most important things you've got to do?
Well, probably the most important thing is the intangible things that really don't show up on the floor. You got to be able to work with people. You got to be able to manage games, primarily the last 2 minutes of games. And I think I became a master at it because I was playing with some great talent. So that always helps.
What impact do you see that the WNBA has had, not just on girls and women, but people in general?
I think the impact is you get to see women play during the peaks of their careers, not 18 to 22 during college years, but you don't see Michael Jordan become Michael Jordan at the University of North Carolina. You see him become Michael Jordan, during his 28, 29, 30, when he was winning MVP. So we see the development of women during the peaks of their careers.
All right, who's the best point guard in the WNBA right now?
The best point guard in the WNBA, and I'm probably gonna hear a lot of tweets and a lot of text messages, but the woman probably shooting free throws right now is probably, I've seen her this particular year. Lindsay Whalen does it in a way that she manages the game. She's playing with talented players, but she can score the basketball at any time.
A lot of people may argue about Bird if you're on that one.
I was going to say, that's an upset, isn't it? I mean, did you think she was going to say Bird?
I thought that's who I think was Bird. So we'll probably both get some tweets on that.
We'll get some tweets on the Bird. Bird is right up there, but the fact that I'm visual. I just saw Lindsay. I say Lindsay.
There you go.
Dawn, again, congratulations on being inducted in 2012 into the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame, and good luck in South Carolina next year.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Dawn.
Thanks, Karen.
WNBA great Dawn Staley named as one of the top 15 players of all time in 15 years of the WNBA, as Simone Augustus misses once but not twice. And we are tied at 84, nearing the 2-minute mark of the third. She mentioned Lindsay Whalen, she thinks is the best point guard as McCautry hits. And you see Whalen with a great down-court pass to Taylor. Not enough people know about Whalen. She's having a great year scoring, 14 points per game and number 2 in the league in assists. She was at Connecticut. Obviously, she was on center stage, played some big playoff games there.
She's getting more visibility with the Minnesota Lynx, the success that they're having right now. The thing that is very valuable that Lindsay Whalen has is her strength as a point guard. She can shoot the basketball and score, but she has the strength to take the ball all the way to the basket and to finish.
She's back in Minnesota, where she attended college. Katie Douglas with a nice save there, and Pondexter tracks down a loose ball. Catching's wide open, and Catching's now with 9. Carson's still the leading scorer for the East with 13.
Don't give up on a play when you're in an all-star game. Defense? Katie Douglas play defense in an all-star game?
Kind of in her nature. It's tough for her not to play defense. Terrific player on that end of the floor. Cash with a little defense. And Swin Cash, the MVP in 09. Now the leading scorer with 16 points here in 2011.
I'm calling.
Pondexter's 3 not there. Cash with the board. And she wants that MVP award. That's 9 rebounds to go along with those 16 points. Again, just one multiple MVP winner. The All-Star game, that's Lisa Leslie with 3 as Taylor tips it in.
Swin Cash is trying to make a case for MVP. Rebounding, defending in an all-star game.
Double-double, 16 points, 10 boards. Catching's foul. You can shop today at WNBAstore.com for the best selection of official WNBA gear. Choose from jerseys, t-shirts, hats, and more. WNBAstore.com, one store, every team.
I was talking to Crystal Langhorn, and with the All-Star game here on this weekend, teams pick up and start playing a game on Tuesday. Some of your teammates are getting a break right now. She said she looks at this All-Star game kind of as a vacation because every day of it has been fun, and you get to be with players that you're normally playing against, and more camaraderie, having fun with it. So she's enjoying this weekend.
So are you surprised that Seattle head coach Brian Agler, who's the coach of the West team, is not running Penny Taylor and Diana Taurasi the whole game since he's got to play them on Tuesday?
He should do that. He should keep them in for the rest of this quarter and the entire fourth. Because
welcome back to San Antonio with the West Swin Cash. And Swin, you've been here 4 times. Give us a sense for just how competitive things get in the fourth quarter.
Well, you're about to see. The fourth quarter is when everybody's wanting to win, trying to get to the basket, tighter defense, so it'll be fun.
And you've had a great game personally, 16 points, 10 boards. How much do you think an MVP right now?
You know, I'm just thinking about the win. You know, if I get a win here, maybe I can get a win in Seattle next week. Just keep rolling with it.
Keep it up, Swin.
16 points, Carolyn, 10 rebounds for Cash.
she's got a double-double. I believe she was thinking MVP. The way she was attacking the paint, getting inside, doing all the little things you don't normally see in an all-star game. She's put up some decent numbers with her sitting on the bench now. Can Elizabeth Cambage come back into this ball game and challenge Swin Cash for that MVP?
Swin would love to win a title. The last person to win All-Star Game MVP and a championship in the same year is Lisa Leslie back in 2002. Lisa, thanks for stopping by. Your thoughts on what you've seen here so far?
Well, I think it's a great game. I love the excitement of watching the players get up and down. Diana hitting three-pointers in the corner. And like you said, Swin Cash just all over the place, getting on the board, putting putbacks. And that's what Swin does. She's an energy player. And that's what you have to do if you want to win MVP, right? Take it from me, I know.
You know, at halftime, you were named one of the top 15 players. What was it like for that group to be together again?
It was so fun, Carol. And you know why? Most of those players are my Olympic teammates. So we're back there reminiscing, having fun, laughing, eating. And we've been complaining, too, because, you know, we had to wait so long. We wanted to come out. We were anxious. But so much fun. We're so thankful to have had this platform to play on. And we just hope that these players can continue to go another 15 years. But, of course, we can't do that without corporate sponsors. We need help. We need the fan support. And that's what we're trying to promote.
How have you seen the WNBA grow from the beginning early years to where it is now?
Well, as you can see, I think the product on the floor, the talent has improved player for player. I mean, when you look at even just the Minnesota Lynx, they have a whole all-star team, even sitting on the bench. So I think the talent has improved. I think the outreach has improved. We're doing a much better job of being a part of the community. And that's what we have to continue to do to grow our game. The talent, the product you see on the floor is great. But these women are phenomenal off the court as well.
Lisa, I know a lot of people are curious about what you're doing now and if you consider making a comeback to the WNBA.
No. I don't consider playing, but I'll tell you, as an ambassador of the game, I brought my company, which is called Ciora. All the players will start to wear the band. They will now we have signed a licensing and marketing deal, and that's what it's about, is bringing corporate sponsors in. I'm probably the first player to ever do that, and we have to continue to do that to help this league last another 15 years. So you can go to lisaleslie.ciora.com to find out more.
You need to talk with Laurel Richie, marketing all the time, Lisa. Excellent.
That's what it's all about. We have to make sure that our league has staying power, and it's our responsibility as women, especially to support this league, to make sure that they have another 15 years. And they can just sort of, well, they don't have to will us back in, but they're going to have to push us back in.
Talking about stay power, you got a rookie, Maya Moore, who just scored there. What do you think about this rookie class that's coming to the WNBA?
Oh, I'm loving it. Maya Moore is phenomenal. When you look at the Minnesota Lynx going from sort of worst to first, drafting her the #1 pick, and right now they're #1 in the West. You look at Danielle Adams, who came out of Texas A&M, winning the championship, making her first All-Star in her rookie year. I'm really excited about the play because these players are so talented. But Maya Moore, phenomenal. Hands down, her jumpers are nice. She's sweet. She can step back and get that three-point shot off so quick. Nothing but excitement, Carol.
Lisa, thanks for your time, and enjoy the time off.
Yes, thank you. Go WNBA.
Thanks, Lisa.
Lisa Leslie named one of the top 15 players of all time in the 15-year history of the WNBA at halftime. 3-time MVP, 4 gold medals, and #2 all-time scorers. Maya Moore is starting to heat up. Didn't score in the first half, and Moore now with 8 points. We are tied at the 7-minute mark. You think we'll see a player like Lisa Leslie that has that kind of game again in the WNBA?
She's so unique because at her height, 6'5", and the versatility of her game. She can play on the perimeter. She run the floor like a guard. She can shoot it outside, but she had some nasty post moves down low inside in the paint. Right now, when I look at in the WNBA, Sylvia Fowles would have to be able to extend her game, more of a face-up game. Tina Charles might be very similar throughout her career in the WNBA.
Fowles, an MVP candidate for the Chicago Sky, as is Charles, who's in her second year with Connecticut, out of Connecticut.
Second breaker.
Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi back on the floor for the West squad. We're all even at 100. The game in 2009, the two teams combined for about 250 points as Taurasi's 3 is in and out. She's got 11 points. Cash and Brunson, the leading scorers with 16 apiece. Brunson getting the start for the injured Candace Parker. Renee Montgomery with the triple.
We're about to see what Twin Cass was talking about. The competition mercury is about to rise right now. It was about fun the first 75% of the game. Now it's about getting the win.
Cash with a 3, giving her 19 points, a game high. 22, by the way, is the All-Star game record set by Cash. And let's fly, let's fly.